So my parody this week, because on One Quarter Nonsense this week is Parody Week. I am doing Tangled, and I forgot to introduce myself. I'm sorry. This is Rachel for One Quarter Nonsense, but our theme is Parody Week, and I have a notebook that I wrote stuff down in and prepared like an actual script and everything, and I know what I'm doing, and I'm really excited because I'm like hyped up on Disney right now because my Disney cruise is in like 12 days. Excited! And yeah, there's something on my arm and it really itches. And there's people out here, so yeah. I'm gonna start my parody now. I remember that day like it was yesterday. It was only a few years after I'd met my dear friend, Flynn Rider. That past week, I'd been on an amazing journey with my friend Captain Jack Sparrow. We'd been aboard his ship, and we decided to land port in this beautiful city with a palace in the middle. There were some palace guards about, and apparently they'd gotten the orders from the British Navy that anyone that was convicted of piracy, or was associated with anyone convicted with piracy, was to be under arrest immediately. So, of course, since Jack had the little pea scorched onto him, we were both thrown in prison. That was not a fun experience. I was worried about how I was going to get out, because Captain Jack, you know him, he gets out of everything. But me? I didn't know how I was going to get away. Then, I saw a familiar face being dragged down the hallway in cuffs. Could it be? Was it Flynn Rider? It was. But did he recognize me? Flynn did recognize me, but before I could finish telling him what had happened, the guards ripped him away from me. You don't understand! Help from his friends, Flynn eventually escaped. It wasn't very long for him, but he helped me out, and then we went to find Jack. Once we found Jack, Flynn showed us what he'd been dragged in for. Flynn pulled a beautiful tiara out of his satchel. Jack and I stared at it in awe. This was the princess's tiara. Well, we didn't know where the princess was, but it was still her tiara. Then we noticed some palace guards coming running down the hallway. We all ran. We got separated from Jack, and Flynn and I came across a tall tower. We scaled the tower. Flynn got to the top and got in. I stayed still and waited for the all clear, but all I heard was a loud gong and then silence. I looked up, and I saw Flynn tied to a chair. I managed to sneak in unseen.
Is this hair?
Struggling is pointless.
Huh?
Horrified when he realized that both me and the satchel were gone, but Flynn was smart, and he didn't say anything to Rapunzel because he didn't want her to freak out about a second person possibly being in her tower that she didn't know.
Hi. How you doing? The name's Flynn Rider. How's your day going? Huh?
Who else knows my location? Flynn Rider.
All right, Blondie.
Rapunzel.
Gesundheit. Here's the deal. I was in a situation, gallivanting through the forest. I came across your tower, and oh no.
I slowly and carefully walked out of the shadows to assure Flynn that I was okay. Terrified to see another person in her tower, let alone one who looked like a pirate and had a sword around her waist, ran away. But within a few seconds, she was back with some other things to say.
I know why you're here, and I'm not afraid of you. Who are you? And how did you find me?
When I opened my mouth to answer her, all that came out was song, and the first thing that came to my head was a parody I'd made up. I'm a pirate, and I'm a princess, part of my personality. Did that just come out of my mouth? Why couldn't I just talk? Oh, That's right, Disney film. You always sing at random times, Disney film? But she decided to embrace it, and she asked Flynn and I to be her guides to see the floating lantern. But then I started to feel like the third wheel, and being a pirate, I went off on my own adventure, instead of following those two lovebirds around. You know what I mean. Hello! So, that's the end of my video, and I hope you guys liked it, and, sorry that, TK and Drea and Emma are not posting videos this week, but they're having issues, their own personal issues that I'm not going to talk about because that's their stuff to deal with. And we're hoping they're going to be back by next week. TK actually, she might not be back by next week because she's lost her memory card. I feel bad for her. But hopefully she'll find it. So, yeah. I can't think of anything else to mention, but like, subscribe, comment, and let us know what you want to see from us, because we are looking for the people's opinions. So, yeah.